President Cyril Ramaphosa says he had a fruitful conversation with the US President Joe Biden last night. He says they spoke about a number of issues, including trade and the ongoing war in Ukraine. Ramaphosa says Biden understands South Africa's position on Ukraine.
We had a wonderful discussion, a really great talk between us. It went on for almost an hour, and we spoke about the relationship between South Africa and the United States and how we can develop and extend that relationship. And we spoke about practical things that we can do together on trade. He's very, very keen to extend trade between South Africa and the United States, as well as between Africa and the United States. He's very focused on that. We also spoke about climate change and how we can address the challenges of climate change, and also spoke about how the developed economies have been responsible for the climate change damage and how we should be assisted to adapt and for the mitigation process as well. We also spoke about infrastructure, and I told him that we want to drive infrastructure in our own country as well as on the continent, and the United States is willing and ready to give as much support as they possibly can. Of course, we also spoke about the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and he explained the position that they have taken, but also understood the position that we have taken. And in our discussions, we both expressed the wish that the conflict should come to an end, and that dialogue is the best option that should be made available for both nations, and hoped that we'll be able to see some success in that regard. So it was a broad discussion that touched on all the issues that I've spoken about. He's very warmly disposed towards South Africa, and also remembered his visit to South Africa when he was a junior senator, as he said, and his meeting with the father of our democracy and nation, Madiba, and how Madiba met him in his office. So he was nostalgic about his relationship with South Africa, which I found to be very endearing and very, very warm towards South Africa. So it was a wonderful discussion, I must say, one of the better ones I've had with many heads of state.